Can I speak to you for a second? Sure. Is there a problem? I'm hoping not. Okay. One of the other celebrities has made a complaint and wants the police called.
It's so funny to try to explain to people like what's going on.
Yeah.
So you didn't like the Coco Bond short.
2 weeks ago, EROK went to Rose City Comic-Con. Corey was there. A bunch of Goonies cast members were there. Things did go down, and EROK and Roxy put together a video package with some animation and a breakdown of the story.
Can I speak to you for a second? Sure. Is there a problem? I'm hoping not.
Rose City Comic-Con 2025, more like 2020 epic. I had only one reason to go. The 40th anniversary of Goonies, and everyone was going to be there. Martha Plimpton, Carrie Green, Robert Davi.
That is a great picture, and
Sean
he's right
Astin
next to
rules.
Corey.
Yeah, he's the king. And
He's-
he's king of SAG-AFTRA now.
He's got the 22 out and the Cocoa Bun shirt, and everyone's throwing up the deuces.
I love it.
Sean Astin, and of course, yours truly, Corey Feldman.
Wait, that's not
First
how that
photo
works.
op actually went off without a hit.
Yours truly would be EROK.
Wait, is this Corey Feldman talking? He is wearing the
I
Coco
walked
Bun
in,
shirt.
you had an option to either stand by Robert Davi or Corey Feldman. Of course, I took the latter. So I go over towards Corey, he puts his arm around me, we throw up the deuces, and we took a great picture. I loop back around, I get into Corey's individual photo op line, and I'm not really sure if I want to try to do something like crazy. I don't know if I want to say anything or like make a gesture. So I'm kind of just playing it by ear. Again, I'm wearing the Coco Bond shirt. I've got the 22 gold chain. To me, that's kind of a goof enough. The guy before me did a back-to-back with Corey, and Corey was super accepting and willing of his request. I go up to Corey, I shake his hand. He kind of shakes it begrudgingly, but what he's really doing when he's shaking my hand is staring at my shirt and looking at my chain, and you can kind of just feel the air just get
That's
sucked
probably
out
what
of the room.
happened. I
So then
bet
I'm
that-
really
Yeah.
If it was necklace alone, he would have been stoked, but the necklace drew his glance to the shirt, which then made him aware.
Well, and he definitely, he's gotten word at this point that we're all buying 22 necklaces.
And wearing them to
So
theme parks.
he's definitely going to be, and I think people are going up to him like, hey, like show, and I'm sure at first it was kind of like, wow, cool. People
I'm the trendsetter I always thought I was.
but now there's the realization of like, oh no, that's actually a bad thing.
They've stolen the only thing I had left to love.
panicking because I'm like, okay, I don't want to like get kicked out, so I at least want to like eke in the picture before like the shit hits the fan. I just basically ask him, I'm like, hey, can we do the thing that you just did with the last guy? And he literally looks at me and says, you can. And so I cross my arms, turn my
That's so funny.
The most Corey response. Whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of it's the
I
same as what do you think about the Burbs remake?
Corey, what do you think about the new Burbs that's coming out?
I don't.
Hey, can we go back to back? You can.
Back to back is no mas.
What a funny picture too.
Yeah.
back. We take the picture, and it's super awkward. I used my premium pass to get right to the front of Sean Astin's line. I mentioned the cameo for Jim and Them. He wanted to chat me up, kind of wanted to clarify, like, he's like, hey, I understand like what you guys are doing. I understand the pod, I like it, but like Corey's not really feeling it. And I mentioned, we're going to vote for him like the entire time on Dancing with the Stars. And he like stopped me. He's like, wait, stay here. Like, you got to write that down. And like, I'll give this note to Corey because I think he'd really appreciate that. So I write this all on a Post-it note and like say, hey, Corey, from your friends at Jim and Them, we're going to be voting for you every single week on Dancing with the Stars.
Now the discussion here is too with Sean Astin. Is Sean Astin placating a crazy person? Because he's like, oh shit, it's a crazy person. Like, oh yeah. I love the show. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Hey,
write down your confession.
Yeah, like give me a handwriting sample, please.
Yeah.
In like a horror movie, or like a zombie movie or a monster movie, how there's always the guy that's like dead monster made wife, like locked in a room, or like his daughter's turned into a zombie, so he keeps her in the basement because he can't bring himself to get rid of them. Like he still believes in them. I think that's Sean Astin. He can't put Corey down, but he can't like give up on him either. So he's basically locked Corey in the basement or upstairs, and he's just like, I'm just going to try and take care of him the best I can.
So do you think he is being genuine when he talks to EROK?
Yes.
Okay, because that's what I meant. Like, I'm trying to gauge, like, is he just good at working a crowd where he, this ain't his first rodeo, so he knows that even if a sicko comes up to him, he's going to be attentive and just smile until he goes away? or if he's genuine, like, oh yeah, that's cool. I get what you guys are doing. You know what I mean? Is he a Keith Coogan?
Your show's great. We just sit there with it. Just eating popcorn.
Oh
What's
my
going on?
God.
What's going on with Jim and them? Whole saga. It really is a saga.
What the fuck?
Or is Keith Coogan also just placating
Well,
us?
Coogan's on another
Coogan's-
level.
Yeah.
Coogan's the realist.
But is he more, is like in the Venn diagram,
'Cause
is
I
he
think-
on the Coogan side or is he on the Kerry Green side?
Because I think you can have the same conversation he's claiming he had with EROK without saying all those nice things, without also seeming rude.
Sure.
And so the fact that he chose to not only not seem rude, but kind of be like, no, I get it. And then like go so far as to be like, write this note and like kind of reinforce things. You could have just been like, oh yeah, cool, I remember doing that. Well, thanks. You only do the extra if it's genuine.
So next, it's Martha Plimpton and Carrie Green. Martha, super sweet, very nice, had a great smile. Carrie, same thing. The signature turned out great. However, I also selfishly asked for a selfie with her. She comes around the table, she sees my shirt through my lanyard, and she then says, oh, is that about a Corey? And gets really, really sad. So then we have this whole discussion. We talk about the cameo.
Jim and them are pop culture. I know that. I know that. Thank you so much, Filth Pigs.
I try to explain to her that we weren't manipulating her. You know, she said a couple of words that were inside jokes, but we really are huge fans of her. And she just really felt very protective of Corey, very much like the mom of the Goonies. She was very kind, though. I even asked her, like, hey, do you still want to do the selfie? If you don't want to, I totally understand. She just asked me to hold my backpack in front of my shirt while we took the selfies. So
She looks frightened.
Yeah.
Little did she know this was full of claymores.
It's also extra funny that EROK has a giant crush on her and it went down that way.
She looks like she has a very fake smile.
Yeah,
like,
that's a
all
gun to
right.
your head smile
Yeah,
for sure.
get this guy the fuck out of here. Although, even though you know what? I love Kerry Green. I love the cameo, but I'm also like, get the fuck over it at this point. I'm kind of had it with her also.
Yeah.
With her holier than thou fucking attitude. So,
So watch your back.
yeah.
JK.
it's very nice to still do the pictures. Last but not least, it's Robert Davi's line. I've got everyone to sign this really cool Goonies kind of alternate poster. It's like a little mini poster. I've got everyone's signature. I'm in line. I look up and I notice that Corey has made a commotion, or kind of a motion rather, to his bodyguard, who then makes a motion to one of the people who's helping support him from the Comic-Con, and a commotion starts, and all of a sudden all three of those people from Corey's booth are gone. They're behind the curtain. Then all of a sudden someone taps Robert Davi on the shoulder, pulls him out of his booth, and I see what's obviously Corey, his bodyguard, Robert Davi, and a couple other people talking behind the curtain. What I start to notice is behind me at the front entrance of the autograph lines is now a pooling group of security guards. So I pull my phone out, I know what's gonna happen, I'm ready to record everything. So Robert comes back into his booth. He looks very nervous, he's smiling at me. I'm hoping I can get to Robert to get
It's great use of the Goonies music, by the way.
Yes.
It's perfect use of the Goonies music.
my autograph and just be on my way, or like at least tell the security guards that that's what I'm doing. But unfortunately, at this point, somebody finally walks up to me.
Can we speak to you for a second? Sure. Is there a problem? I'm hoping not. Okay. Are you recording me?
I am.
This is private property. This is all right. Okay. But I'm not recording.
I'm feeling like you're singling me out. So
I'm not saying you are. We got a report. This is from United Security.
Cool.
We got a report of some behavior.
Okay. What behavior? Please tell me. I need specifics. What behavior?
Okay.
So I paid $400 to get my picture taken, and I paid every single one of these people for a signature.
And we
very nice
appreciate
interaction.
that.
Yeah. Very nice interaction. I have not made a scene. I have not done anything weird. So what's the problem if I just want to get Robert's signature and be on my way?
Has nothing to do with Robert.
Okay.
One of the other celebrities has made a complaint.
Okay.
And wants the police called. Okay. Says that you're
Oh, that's so funny.
so
He wants the
funny.
police called.
Of course.
Oh my God.
And it's like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's obvious that EROK wanted the photo and the shirt and the necklace, but it wasn't to antagonize Corey. It was for the photo.
Yeah.
And so I'm not saying Corey didn't like not see the shirt and the necklace.
Sure.
But that wasn't direct harassment. And even if it was, let's pretend EROK's only reason to go there was to pay money to take a picture with Corey.
They're all
just
getting
so he could be
paid.
like, look at my shirt and necklace, moron.
No, well,
Yeah,
That's
let's
still-
pretend that.
But
That's
honestly,
still not worth calling the cops over.
the perfect comparison, though, it's the same exact thing of us trying to buy a Funko Pop,
Yeah.
but have it signed to Jim and them. And I understand there's a caveat to that. There's a small like little footnote to us doing that, but in the grand scheme of things, it's still a service that you sell.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like nothing EROK did, even the minor antagonization of look what I'm wearing is a call the police level thing.
Exactly. I mean, sure, you can say he could have said, "I'm not taking this picture.
Yeah.
You know, refund this person
Yeah.
or whatever." You're more than welcome to do that. He could even try to ask the other actors, "Hey, as a favor to me, this terrorist wants your picture. Can
Yeah.
you refund him?"
Or do this if EROK is in line for him.
Yeah.
But he's not
Honestly-
even in line for Corey. He's in line for someone else. So if Corey just ignored him, it would have gone away.
The best part about this, and also going back to the Funko Pop, what made the Funko Pop even better was that they wouldn't do it, and
Yeah.
they made a big thing out of it. And this is even better
Yeah.
that you're making a thing about it and talking about harassment and threatening to call the police.
If
This
Corey-
is way better
yeah.
than the small goof we get out of just seeing like, haha, he's in the picture
And
with
then
the
it would've
Cocoa
been
Buns
over.
and the
We
22.
would have showed it once and
Yeah.
never thought about it again.
harassing them.
I'm
So
not
obviously we have to. I'm not saying I didn't witness you harassing anyone. So I'm not saying that.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get
But
mad.
all I'm telling you, but I don't like to be.
I'm not feeling. I'm just recording the sound. So I'm literally pointing at this at the ground. It's not recording.
Let's come out of the celebrity for a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
They go over to
Right now, I'm
Corey's
gonna have to
booth.
ask you to stay.
Let's go. Let's get away from the
Also-
celebrities.
I can't just leave.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I want to stay here, the cops are going to come. To
Unfortunately,
do what?
look. I'm just.
He should just have the
What?
cop.
I'm not. Listen, they'll interview the
does.
celebrity that has an issue, and then they'll come talk to you.
Gladly stay then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Make a fool out of himself.
Nice shoes.
One person away from just getting his signature and just being out of here. I mean, feel bullied. Yes, pretty much. But he also thinks that we are like part of this like actual like people that threatened him like 10 years ago.
Right. That's what he's.
Right, but that's not us. I know.
This is the last thing I want to do.
Listen, I know. At the end of the weekend, dude. I'm not trying to make a statement, but like,
It's so funny to try to explain to people like what's going on.
Yeah, that he thinks
Like,
we're a
no, he
group
thinks-
that
well-
kind of existed, but even when it did exist, it also still wasn't what he thought it was.
Well, but it's also deeper than that, though. It's like he thinks we're the wolf pack because we are, but we're not the wolf pack that he thinks we are.
And he created the
filth-
wolf pack we are.
Yeah, we're the wolf pack filth pigs.
Thank you so much, Filth Pigs.
It's a completely different chapter than the wolf pack.
Yeah.
We're your enemies, but we love you. You hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the Joker.
We vote for you on TV shows. We buy your merch. We spend money at your conventions for your signature. And all we want to do is be friends with you and marry you. You buy this autograph at the table. The personalized autograph is the cheapest one he has. You have him make the autograph out to Cocoa Buns and sign Corey Feldman. And then you propose to him. You ask him if he will marry Jim and them. And you want to call the police on us and have us dead.
He created us.
And he would never once say the word refunds. If he had done this before the picture, that would make a little more sense.
Yes.
I know.
This is the last thing I want to do.
Listen, I know. At the end of the weekend, dude. I'm not trying to make a statement, but like,
I know, and
yeah.
I've had several photos taken of you today, and you're in photo ops, and you've had no issues. And,
Right.
and nobody's telling me that.
I already knew this guy was tailing me. I saw it like from the very like second I walked out of the line. I even confronted him. I was like, hey, I know you're following me.
I don't know if he mentioned in this video actually, but yeah, after he got Corey's picture, the bodyguard followed him out. Like
Different bodyguard?
yeah, the one he goes on the road with, not Nepo baby
Oh,
bodyguard.
the barrel-chested loser?
Yeah, the guy that was scared at the Goonies house.
I know who his bodyguards are.
That's not a good thing to tell them.
Yeah. EROK, you're not helping yourself with stuff like that.
Because I know who his bodyguards are. And listen, like, I wasn't going to try to.
Supposedly you had a shirt that was harassing, a red one earlier that you had on.
This is even better because now it's like, you had an harassing shirt, and it's like, what did it say? Let's say Cocoa
Did it
Buns
say
on it.
Corey Feldman is going to be killed by me. Oh, it said Cocoa
It
Buns.
said Cocoa Buns. Oh, what is that?
They're jokesters. I mean, he called us these things on Instagram, so I feel like it's fair for you to.
Yeah, because he did do, and I think he covered this in the video, but yeah, he did a costume change after. He changed out of Cocoa Buns into the Filth Pig shirt. It said like, it says like Filth Pig subhuman.
Attention, see, it's the thing. It's all the things that Heather Don May called him, right?
Well, it's all the stuff Corey called us in his Instagram rant.
These are evil, sick, twisted people. These scumbags. You disgusting scumbags. These scumbags. Jim and them. I mean, you are not even human at that level. Disgusting filth pigs. Name of the show is called Jim and Them.
You know what I mean? Like if he calls fans of Jim and them these.
So you guys have an active thing going back.
It's not an active thing. He thinks it's an active thing because he.
EROK's such a good liar.
Group like a long time ago that was actually trying to like expose his like controversies. Basically, we're just poking fun of his movies and his music. Like when he goes on Dancing with the Stars, we're gonna vote for him every single day. Like it's not even.
And you guys, that's your right to do that.
Yeah, and like literally, I'm not even trying to get in his line.
But you did take a photo with him today.
I did. I took two.
Right.
Yeah. But the second one, he knew who it was.
Look, he doesn't have. I don't care if he likes you or not, right? To me, it doesn't matter, right? I just, as long as there's no issue in my show, is all I care.
I appreciate that.
And that's why I call it, right. That's why I'm not giving you a hard time.
I appreciate that.
But I can't have his body go and do something. I just cannot.
No, I got you.
I don't know what other people are going to do. I know what
It'd be funny
he's
if
going to do.
EROK whooped his bodyguard's ass. His bodyguard tries to like, act all hard, hops over the table, and then EROK whoops his ass.
Yeah, he probably like wedgies him.
EROK's got too much head movement. He can't land anything. Gets destroyed.
Dude, it's so funny how this works out so well every time. Where forget when we were talking about this, like we're cable guying him.
Yeah.
Even though we're not as evil as the cable guy.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing. People I guess say gaslighting. I don't say gaslighting. I say cable guying someone.
Yeah.
Because if you ever watch the movie Cable Guy, he makes Matthew Broderick's character look like a maniac.
It's a movie about gaslighting.
Yeah. What if his Broderick's character was a maniac?
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like, but we're not even as evil as the Cable Guy. We're still Matthew Broderick, but we're just trying to be friends. And this guy tries to call authorities or like get his fans to like sick his fans on us. And then but he does try to be like, but don't ask any other details.
Yeah.
And we severely ask that you don't pry into this more than what I've just told you, which is the absolute truth.
And then we try to tell them details and like, wait, what? That's what this is?
Well,
Yeah.
That's the clip that happened?
They're
This
just
is what's
watching
going on?
clips and subscribing.
Yeah. And then when they ask us what's going on, we're like, yeah, we just really want to be his friend and we want to like propose to him.
Yeah,
we want
just
to
want to have
marry
a
us.
4-person marriage.
And they're like, oh, you're
four guys.
love bombing him. That is a form of harassment.
No. All the security guards know therapy words, and they're weaponizing them against them like they're ladies.
That's why I'm not giving you a hard time.
I appreciate that.
I can't have his body go and do something. I just cannot.
No, I got you.
I don't know what other people are going to do. I know what he's going to do as our contracted security.
I got you.
Right?
Yep.
But I can't control other people. I don't know if he's a licensed bodyguard. Is he can?
I'm not gonna lie, he looks a lot more sketchy than he does. So
You're free to leave.
Yeah.
Like we're not holding you at all.
that's duly noted.
Yeah.
I understand. You've been heard, and we're not holding it. If someone's gonna make a stink, we'll make a bigger stink. Hello.
I'm Agent Ferraris with OCC Public Safety. I'm more than willing to take a statement from you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's going on today?
I had a shirt that is a play on the Coca-Cola logo. It says Cocoa Buns.
Dude, having to explain this is so fucking funny.
And how do you spell that?
Well, dude, I mean, even on our flight to Orlando, I stood up to get my bag out of the overhead, and the guy behind me, I was rocking a 22, of course, and he was like, 22, huh? I'm like, yep, yeah, I'm all about that 22 life. And he's like, I just said it casually, and he's like, oh, is that for like, veteran suicide? And I'm like, oh, no, it's nothing like that.
It's way more stupid
And apparently
than
that is a thing. Apparently, maybe it's like 22 veterans kill themselves a day, so it is like kind of a thing for memorial or something. And I was like, no. Do you know the actor Corey Feldman? And he's like, I think. I'm like, yeah, Goonies, stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, it's just a tribute to him.
Yeah, no, someone in line asked me that too. And he's like, 22, let's go. And I started explaining it, and then he's just like, all right, man.
You're just a big Des Bryant fan.
I had a shirt that is a play on the Coca-Cola logo. It says Cocoa Bonds. So it's just an inside joke. It's just a goof.
Is it like referencing him? Or?
So it is in a way because there was a
You're gonna need more paper.
Poorly made documentary about Corey that he
Poorly
put out
made.
a long time ago that Don Dawkin from Dawkin literally produced like some of his music and called Corey out of the box. But
Which
when he
I have
says
a
it on
problem. I do have a problem.
Yeah, why are you lying to this police officer? He said Cocoa Buns.
It's weird that EROK, in all his wisdom, decided to just like insert a pointless lie into his story.
Especially to an officer of the law.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who's this fucking Western shirt ass?
That's Corey. Corey's there too.
It sounds like Cocoa Bonds. He says out of the box, and it sounds like Cocoa Bonds. So again, inside joke. We took it and ran with it, and it's still.
So you didn't like the Cocoa Bond short?
Yeah, because he's like, I'm not writing all that.
Well,
Did not like Cocoa Bonds?
Yeah.
Question mark.
Dude, I'd love if he wrote the whole thing. All right, so Don Dawkins said Cocoa Buns, and they made a shirt that said Cocoa Buns.
I think he noticed it on the second photo. So I did the group photo. Everything was cool. Again, I have these in my backpack. I can show you guys. Really cool. And then the one-on-one right after it, he pretty much refused to pose with me.
Do you have the photos?
I do. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, these are sick.
Yeah, well, it's dope
That's
photos.
Okay. I would have known that wasn't the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, no, it's a really well done shirt. Yeah.
Wow, thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you.
EROK goes for his gun.
Second photo off with you.
I mean, he did it, but he did it begrudgingly. I mean, basically, I think he knew that somebody was going to come here and maybe like give a presence from our podcast in a completely benign way. But I think he's always kind of a little like aware of those people that come and try to troll him, I guess. Yeah. But no words were exchanged. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything sassy or nasty or anything like that.
Have you had any previous contacts?
Oh, you're gonna need some paper.
Well, he sells Funko Pops.
Well, why would he give you the Funko Pop if you paid for it? I know. He's pulling up clips.
I was talking to his unpaid intern, and so I guess through that, I by proxy talked to him.
Yeah. And then, you ever heard of the Better Business Bureau?
Particular? Not directly. No. I mean, it's like one of those online things where it's like people in the community sometimes interact with them on Twitter, sometimes interact with them on Instagram. So yeah.
They're more like the same.
No. I already told them. No. I'm not that stupid.
Okay. Well, that's the gist of it. I got,
It's so funny to think that he may try to get like a restraining order against EROK, and then you're like, okay, what are the grounds? Like, well, he keeps trying to buy box sets and Funko Pops, and then he was paying me for photos.
He's giving me literally thousands of dollars, but he had this Coca-Cola parody shirt on.
He doesn't give me money in the correct way.
Your name.
Got my statement. Yep.
I basically said, you're wearing a shirt, make Corey mad.
Yeah.
That's it.
Refused to take the additional time with you. No words were exchanged. You didn't make any direct contact with them.
Correct.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
It's very nice meeting you. Thank you guys for your time. Appreciate it. Sorry you had to deal with it, but yeah.
I would love to know what his statement was to the police, because they must have gone back to be like, okay, this is what we've heard. What are the grounds, or why do you want us here? Whatever.
Well,
are you filing a report?
You heard the words that they were using. He basically probably talked in very plain language. I'm being harassed.
Yes.
Someone from a community that does not like me is harassing.
Do you think
me.
he mentioned dark money?
Probably in his head.
It's been a long weekend, but
Is it really? Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. Yeah. Appreciate it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Just goes over and films Corey.
All right. Well, we got the signature from Robert Davi anyway. We almost got arrested. One step short. To be fair, I could have left anytime I wanted to when the initial guys came up to me, but I thought it'd be fun for at least a unit to come by and.
No, I gotta give props to EROK, because that was the right thing. You definitely, you didn't do anything wrong, so it was good to wait and have that moment where you had to explain Cocoa Buns to police security or con security, whatever the fuck.
Well, I do love wasting a cop's time. I'm a big fan of that.
Take my statement, so at least I'm on the record. But yeah, that was Rose City Comic Con. Everything I wanted it to be.
The body.
Welcome to Portland. Welcome to Portland.
Oh, are they out protesting the con probably?
Oh, hell
Anyway,
yeah.
that's Rose City Con.
They're just mad that Corey's there.
Corey, we love you. Peace.
Oh, that's so good.
Great footy.
Well done. Well done. I mean, a couple of great con moments this year. I mean, Kim Possible killed it with the proposal.
Just wanted to tell you, if you won't marry Jim and them, would you consider a friendship arc?
Please don't.
Come on, man. They love you.
I'm tired.
All right. Have a great night.
But it wasn't a straight up proposal, but it was just as good. It was the friendship arc, which he was not happy with.
Secret underwear and a proposal.
Oh, yeah. The secret underwear signature and the DVDs. And then we got EROK holding it up with the Rose City Comic Con with just getting some photos.
Great photos.
And, you know, mingling with the cast of the Goonies and apparently causing a whole big to-do. Whether Sean Astin was just placating EROK to get rid of him or not, it's clear that he's aware of you boys. And that's all we want. You just got to be aware of you boys at the end of the day. You can love us or hate us. You're going to be aware of us.
That makes it sound worse.
No, that's better.
We just want people to know who we are.
No, that's great.
By any means necessary.
I mean, hell, what the hell are we doing a show every week for? Of course we want people to know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're putting it on Front Street. We're not pretending.
Mm-hmm.
We're out here trying to make the Goonies know our names.
I think that, yeah, and they all do.
Never gonna age 22.